many saves do I actually have on this? I don't know where. Why do I have one named Jimmy? I am now confused. Let's get that out of there. What's the delay like? Let's check. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi, 6 Mississippi, 7 Mississippi, 8 Mississippi, 9 Mississippi. Wow, that is so delayed. It's like a 20-something second delay. Wow. There's an easier way to test this. Timer. 5-minute timer. Stopwatch. Let's go. Only until I press the button. Let's see the delay before we move forward really quickly. "16 seconds and 42 milliseconds. That's kinda terrible. Alrighty though, let's get on with it. We're gonna go extra strict grid in this run because playing Final Fantasy X the wrong way means randomizing which character fills what role. Now there's two ways I can do this. I can either just pick something that would be funny, like Auron as my black mage and Wakka as my white mage, Riku as my samurai or hard hitter, or I could just write a very quick little program to just I can change it anyways. So gonna just, while this cutscene's going and is unskippable, let's get this up and running. Just need to make, come on, load the components. We've got a lot of time, so yeah, I know it's an update. Next, empty project, because I really don't need any of this console. Let's just add a new source file. Just make our main.cpp. Just gonna include string. This is gonna be real dirty. It's not gonna be good. Alrighty. String. We've got how many classes? There's 7, isn't there? This. Oh, Wakka. He has wares if you have a coin. Riku. Yeah. Auron. I think I got all of them. That should be it. Should be 7 rolls as well.
To my story.
So
This may be our last chance.
hitter, which is Titus. Status Inflictor, which, oops, not hitting the right buttons here. Meiji. Black Mage. Because capitalization is important. Thief. I just go with Uh-oh, I'm a little slow on this. Just gotta kind of minimize this. We don't need... Come on, there we go. So, it should compile just fine. Nothing's really being done. See? No, nothing fun there. Alright, so first thing we need to do is this is the worst way to do this. I should have a how many characters and all that fun stuff. We're gonna start the next cutscene before we continue on with this. I'm gonna name this one... whatever. I'll name him something so we know what it is. Just gonna go with my name. With handle, because I actually haven't used this in any of my other runs, so... Alrighty. So hopefully we'll get something interesting. I kind of don't want to see them get their same roles again. So...
Can I have your autograph?
Of course.
Good luck tonight.
Nothing to worry about.
Just gonna...
Oh, if I score a goal, I'll
7...
do this. That will mean it was for you, okay?
Capitalization for bad habits.
What seat?
Walk in the front row.
Oh, we need
It's to the right.
include time.h, and we need to srand time. Oh well, it's not null. It's off 0. Right, there we go. Let's get this ready for it.
Well, gotta go. Cheer for me.
2, 3. Teach us how to blitz.
Hey, I got a game to play.
Load by 7, so we only have 0 through 6 responses.
You can't deny.
If temp
Promise?
Promise.
temp not bool temp, it's check. If check temp is not equal true, then we count just because it's lame. Hi. And variable names. Doing it the bad way. Rolls. Temp. And get ourselves a new line.
Gone. Vanished into thin air. My dad must have been his biggest fan. I knew how sad he'd be.
Check.
After we all were that day.
Temp.
So now I says to myself, what are you thinking?
Good.
I went
So,
straight back home. We sat up
that should,
all night. I never told
do the thing.
Well,
This.
didn't mean to reminisce for
So if we get another thing that we're already having, we're gonna just bump it back one. Now let's see if it actually runs.
The two teams that have won through to the final
Looks like everything's where it should be.
the East and the Dougals from
Alright, so Titus is our blue mage.
a lot of people out there today.
That's kinda nice. Walker's our status inflictor.
In just 1 year, he's
Our Khajiit, or it's gonna be
he's Jack's blood and a new hope of
it's gonna be our heavy hitter.
kind of super play will he show
Riku's
us?
our black mage.
Will we
Yuna's
see
our
this
white
on
mage,
secondary
and
side?
Orin's our hitter.
I don't think
Kinda don't like that. Many of them are in the same spots. So since I put them in the same order, we're gonna add another thing in here. And temp does not equal I. just so that way they won't equal their same stuff.
Hey!
Titus is an armor black mage. Walker's a heavy hitter.
Hey!
Got our white mage coming through with Kamari. Lulu's our status inflictor. Riku's our blue mage. Yuna's our hitter. And Orin's our thief. Perfect. We're gonna run with this. So, this is gonna make things interesting. Because I'm not gonna be getting access into Orin's grid for a while, because it requires quite a bit of sphere levels, and it's going to need a couple lock spheres that are going to be annoyingly in the way. So the problem with this run is most of it is on the first, probably up into Operation Mihan. They're going to be just trying to get into the grid that they're supposed to be going down. So I'll be woefully underpowered for a lot of this. Having done a no sphere grid run, I can still do this, but it's gonna be tedious at times. But it'll be funny to watch Yuna smack things, watching Orin steal things, and watching Lulu hit things with the doll for all of the status effects. Hopefully this turns out to be interesting to watch and not standard RPG. One day, you know, Square Enix will learn that skipping cutscenes is a thing they should do. Oh yeah, rendered cutscenes can be skipped. Forgot about that. Not all should be skipped. Some things can't be skipped, some can. Oh, let's go. See, sometimes I can skip the really nice cinematic ones, but all the other ones, not so much.
Orin! What are you doing here?
I was waiting for you.
What are you talking about?
But why, Warren? And
It begins.
because there's a lot of cheese that can actually happen on this first encounter. It's the worst thing you can do, but these things will never actually hit you. So you can sit here, and as long as you cut through the wrong ones on this next fight, where we're completely surrounded, you can infinitely charge Titus's overdrive, Titus, however you want to pronounce it, until you can get all of his overdrives from literal the first encounter. I find that kind of not practical and completely worthless.
Don't bother going after all of them.
Because it's going to take you upwards of maybe an hour or two to literally get just a slightly better overdrive. Granted, it is... like, Sphere Blitz is a really good overdrive, but it's not anything to be worth wasting your time to get it when you'll get it naturally from just using him. Heck, if you actually, like, try for it, you could probably have it by the Calm Lands without actually grinding towards it. It's gonna be kind of hard, because I'll probably never use it in this playthrough, because he's going to be my Black Mage. Having really horrible, having some terrible, magic stat is going to be kind of rough, but at least the elemental weakness still works. I think I have this modded correctly, so that way it has the PS2 button prompts instead of the Xbox controller, because I don't know Xbox controller prompts. And it's not. I'm gonna have to fix that. Because it's gonna throw X and Y, and I'm like, but where are those? Just give me... give me the PS2 version. And we repeatedly hit one button until we're done. This thing cannot kill you. Demi only takes half of your current HP, rounded down. So if it takes 1.5 HP from you because you had 3 health, it only takes 1 HP. If it takes half an HP from you, it takes 0. So there's no way this thing could ever kill you. The only way you can die in this fight is if you hit each other with your basic attacks. You won't, like, it looks like there's a formidable amount of trash on the front, but Auron's Overdrive, even if you misses, like, if you do not input any buttons, will kill all of the trash on the floor, meaning only Demi's there. Stutter stepping. Alrighty. Gonna just save up. Let me move along.
What are you laughing at, old man? Warren!
Weird expected.
Huh? Give me a break, man.
This might be bad. Oh wait, that's next to him. This could be bad. Whoops.
That.
What?
Trust me.
Yeah, knock it down. think if I remember correctly, getting to Riku's grid is cut off by a level 1 key sphere, which we'll get on the Mihin High Road, which is right when we get Auron, which will be fantastic. But the problem is, we need to be able to get Auron over to the center. I think Auron is cut off. I think he's one of the few that doesn't actually go into the centerpiece. At that point, we'll need like a friend sphere, teleport sphere, something that we'll just have to find early on. Or we're just going to have to wait on Auron. Waiting is still an option.
Hey. Hey.
My old man? I thought about a lot of things. Like where I was, what I got myself into. I started to feel lightheaded and then sleepy. I think I had a dream of being alone. I wanted someone, anyone beside me, so I didn't have to feel alone anymore. Anybody there? Auron!
I've got my cursor on screen, like a pleb. It's not a lot to really commentate on this early on, but as we actually move forward in this, it's going to get a lot more frustrating. So there'll be a lot more things to actually say and talk about. Correctly, we can pile spheres over here, or is it on the other side? I don't know, we'll find out. I think over here is just an item. Oh, there it is. Sweet. Let's grab it from my 58-hour playthrough. Just grab it from this one as well, just in case. Should be all of them. We're gonna go check that really quickly though. Items. Ah. so it doesn't count as actually having the items. You just have to kind of guess if you have that Elgato primer or not. Alrighty. Let's just move that right there. Okay.
What do we have here? No, can't read it.
But you can read it, Titus. Very, very certain you can read it. I don't really need to be saving this often, but never hurts. Save often, save many. Really don't need the, it's a high potion, I think. Yeah. Not gonna need it, but... it's worth it in the end. Just grab it. I really hate what they did to Titus's face with the HD remastered. Just, feels so plastic. I mean, Orin's face, great. Blue, fine. I just feel like his face is so smooth for no reason. There's no impurities in it. I wouldn't say I liked the previous version either. The reason why they felt more real in the previous version, because it was literally a flat texture. His emotions were just a texture. Now it's actually a model opening its mouth, and it looks off. Ooh, take that 59 damage. I'm gonna get you. go. So the first time I actually played this game when I was very young and I didn't bother to read anything, I didn't see that this was walkable, so I was just kind of confused for the longest, like, 30 minutes of my life in this hallway before I actually managed to get up and get on with it. One of the funniest things about that playthrough is I actually never beat the game when I first got it. Being the impatient, like, 13, it's more like 10, being like the impatient 10 or 11-year-old, I wasn't able to tolerate reading. I never really played RPG games for story. I played Warcraft 2 and 3 and got obliterated. I played Call of Duty and Halo 1. I played fast-paced games that didn't make me read, because for the most reason, I never really enjoyed reading things. I'd read books if it could get my attention, but I didn't invest the time into Final Fantasy X. So when I got to the part where it taught me how to level up using the sphere grid, I completely mashed the X button for using a PlayStation 2 controller and did not read a single bit of it, which I had this preconceived notation that whenever I would level up and get the sphere grid points to move, I thought that was actually leveling me up. In the end, it actually wasn't doing diddly squat. So that made me actually run this game as a no sphere grid challenge as my first playthrough unknowingly. A lot of the times I would die to boss fights. I was just, why is this so hard? It was frustratingly hard. I got to the part where somebody kidnaps a certain non-sitting down summoner on a Schulpath, and I just couldn't beat it because it would float up and ready its depth charges, and I couldn't do enough damage to knock it down. I also thought moves like cheer, aim, and all that were useless because why would I use that when I could just be doing damage? So I basically brute forced my way through as much of the game as possible without actually playing it or using mechanics. I come back, play it later, I take it slow, like a couple years later, 1 or 2, I come back to it and I'm like, I remember I couldn't beat this game, and I'm like, you know what, it really frustrated me, let's put it to bed, let's actually see if I can beat it, and let's revisit it. So I start playing it, and I'm like, I'm gonna listen to this. And I read through the tutorial, and I get to the same fight, and I'm like, my stomach dropped. I'm like, I know, like, I failed here like 20, 30 times in a row, 4 or 5 days in a row, and then I gave up on it. And I get there, and I just immediately just plow right through it, and I'm like, how in the world was this hard? I reflected back and realized I did not level myself up at all. I didn't use items. I was basically scrubbing it. And then I beat the game, I fell in love with it, I played it again, did it a couple more times, I start looking up things on YouTube and like online for more of these side quest things, and found out that no sphere grid challenge is a challenge. And I was just, it made me feel like happy that I accidentally started doing something that people do to put pressure on themselves. And then kind of sad that I didn't stick with it and actually figure out how to beat it. But it was just like something that, it was a nostalgia trip and it was funny to me. This is one of the first fights that you can actually die in, depending on whether I crit or he crits. If I crit, then I shouldn't need to use a potion. If he crits, I will need to use a potion. But see, with if I crit, I get that one extra attack in, allowing me to trigger the cutscene by dropping it down, I think it's a third of its health, before I'm required to use a potion. And then bringing Riku in just makes it, I mean, masked question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark into the fight allows me to get a lot more damage out. And even if I do drop and flop onto the floor unconscious, it's okay, she'll finish it. I'm gonna see if I can actually be streaming something once per day. Hopefully it will be, hopefully I can actually start garnering some attention. So, got one more turn there, so I think I can kill him with this next grenade. If I'm lucky. Nope, Titus is down. Oh, went for the wrong one. Yep. Short by just a little bit. Not the worst thing in the world.
That was close. Hey, let me go.
Fed! Treba tak risa! Ik verbid het. Dat moet net verdriet.
My favorite thing is that even though they remastered it, redid the models, they still didn't think about like some of the cutscenes because like Riku like clips into Titus there.
Hey, that hurts. Whoa. Okay.
Nurse.
Right, whatever. I said I don't understand.
Fed! He said you can stay if you make yourself useful.
You understand me? All right, I'll work.
Sidestepping.
Oh,
And here we go with the long tutorial that I am going to try to skip as much of. I am going to be Googling the replacement textures for the PS4? I think it's PS4. We're gonna check. Wait a second. Once we get out of this. I'm gonna save after this. Gonna have to probably Could definitely have to restart the game, but the quick load shouldn't be that big of a problem. Looks like they're partially there. Let's fix this real quick. Quit out of this just real quick. This does exactly what I want it to. Let's hope it actually switched it to PlayStation. So, I have to do it myself. Oh, cool. My cursor isn't showing up in it. That's nice. Oh, there we go. Thank God. Triangle to show display status. Alright, so Titus is my black mage, so he's got to go down this way. Might as well grab Cheer, because he's going to need it regardless. This is going to be a while before anyone else can get that. And we are definitely going to need it. Yeah, I need to change it from dual audio. Forget how to switch dual audio for this. I guess I can rebind this. Let's do the time warp again. But where? No. Definitely And a save.
できたらすぐ行くよ。
That's odd. It's not letting me, this as easily. Like, this should be hitting it. See, it's not getting any different buttons. Huh. Let's hope it's not like that for all of them, or else I'm just gonna reinstall. I think it would be. Okay. Now, where did I put it? I don't think I put it on my C drive. Let's go over. Common. Nope. It's on my E drive. Steam apps. Common. As. There we go. Fixed it. Alrighty, that should stop the, that should be good for the rest of this game. We need this to be moved and then minimized. Hopefully that worked. We'll see. Whoops-a-daisies. Should be in a fight right about now. Wow, we're getting lucky. There it is. The good old Technician Master. Giving it that old IT fist bump right there. Be grabbing grenades from these, but think I can get a secondary set of grenades out of this. Oh. It's a rare second steal. Generally, you wouldn't be able to. It's a much, much lower chance after the first steal to get a second item. Alright, and then repeatedly pound on it until it turns on. Boom. Can't show that on Twitch. That'll get me banned. Get another set of grenade. Yep. That's what I thought. Now that's definitely needs to be censored. Ooh, free crit. I got 3 grenades, which is good. Because then he's going to go behind. He's going to be forced to wait with Titus. Doesn't mean I can't keep lobbing grenades at him. Yep. Stand by. See, it's a waste. It's a waste to stand by with RPG. I just lob that at him. Twice, actually. He does the Nautilus charge. Does remarkable damage. She's gonna potion herself and keep her alive for another turn. I don't think I'm gonna get something, but I'm gonna try it. Yeah, I should've just hit. It's gonna go. No, no. Usually it goes around a second time. Did I pass his damage threshold, maybe? Get that double crit height! Oh, I was hoping for a triple crit. Now we go. Keep it within range. Stop it from doing that charge. That will wipe me. Too low of health right now. And we're done here. Nimrok, what are you doing? You're not a passer, you're a keeper. Stop pretending to throw the blitz ball. guy is awkwardly laughing at people the game, guys.
Riku?
Wow! You really do understand. Why didn't you say so earlier?
I didn't get a chance to. Everyone thought we were a fiend. Oh, we means you.
Who are you guys anyway?
We're Albed. Can't you tell? Wait, you're not an Albed hater, are you?
I don't even know what an Albed is.
Where are you from?
Xanarkin. I'm a blitzball player. Star player of the Xanarkin Apes.
Did you hit your head or something?
You guys hit me?
Oh, right. Do you remember anything before that?
So I told her everything there was to tell about Xanarkin. About life there, Blitzball, and Sin's attack. And about how Aaron and I were engulfed in this light. I just said things as they came to mind. But then I started to wonder. Did I say something funny?
You were near Sin. Don't worry, you'll be better in no time. They say your brain gets funny when Sin is near. Maybe you just had some kind of dream.
You mean I'm sick?
Because of Sin's toxin, yeah.
You sure?
Yeah, there is no Xanarkin anymore. Sin destroyed it 1,000 years ago. So, no one plays blitzball there.
Huh? What do you mean, 1,000 years ago? But I saw Sin attack Xanarkin. You're saying that happened 1,000 years ago? No way.
Alrighty, we're just gonna save it real quick. Nah, actually, it's gonna prompt us to save. No reason.
You play blitzball?
Uh-huh.
You know, you should go to Luca. Someone might know who you are, or you might find someone you recognize.
Luca?
Okay, leave it to me. I'll get you to Luca. Promise. You'd rather stay here? Okay, I'll go tell the others. Wait here. Oh, and one thing. Don't tell anyone you're from Xanarkin, okay? Yevon says it's a holy place. You might upset someone.
Oh, uh-huh. Why Xanarkin? Some kind of holy place? Yeah, right, I thought. Since when?
Alright. Just have to get through
Sin? Luca?
this
I thought
next
Sin just took me to a faraway place.
one or two
Back in a
cutscenes,
day or two.
one or two tutorials. We should have our
1,000 years.
base party up and running minus Orin and Riku, and we can start fussing with the everything. That is a majestically large splash it's making. Sin is come. Alright. He would totally be dead if he was like this. Right now. It's going to be a while before I come back. Saddest thing is that probably not going to really want their celestial weapons, because they'll be focused for the roles that they should be doing, not the one that I'm going to be making them do. just get to Besaid.
Hey, it's this way.
Cutscene's the game, guys.
What's the big idea?
I did it wrong. No. Usually he doesn't do... He does like 5 damage short of killing the doubles. Generally you want to hit him with Titus first. And leave him for the singles. And he is going to be my heavy hitter. Let's actually check this out real quick. So we just drop it back a bit. There's Steel. And here's Power Break. So he's going to need to come from there, go through the center, come up Titus's grid for a little while, come down to get extract power, and then just he'll then be in Orin's grid. Or I could take him straight through his for the first few levels and just get guard. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do that. Generally, I'd be concerned about not getting extract power because sometimes you can run out of those spheres pretty easily, especially when you aren't actively getting them, or you're stuck in an area, which I might end up, that only give you like speed and like magic. Speed and magic general spheres, or I run low of like ability spheres. Orin's gonna have to go up this way, and then come down through here, get that level 1 key sphere unlocked, and go up through the Thief's Grid. Now, the Thief's Grid, it's interesting. I can do the quick loop-de-doo and end up completely opposite grid. Because if she cuts down here, she ends up in White Mage territory, but if she just... So she has... I'll have to take him up through here, and, yeah, this should be still ending up in White Mage territory. Yeah, I'm gonna have to be very cautious, so I don't accidentally screw up my screwedness of them. Jinx won't help us much now, but might as well get it. Alright, but thankfully everything except Thief will be accessible right now. Oh, that'll help with some levels. Really become any use until next island. It'll be nice to have. should hopefully get there with only one more encounter. If I'm really unlucky, there'll be two. And here we go.
Let me go. You want me on your team, right?
Major Blitz tournaments coming up. All the teams in Spira will be there. It's so huge, I'm sure someone there will recognize you. Then you can go back to your old team, right?
It'll be fun. What do you say, huh?
Come on, come on.
Sure thing.
Dude.
Our team is gonna rock, eh?
I thought then that Blitzball and Sin were the only two things that Spira and Xanarkand had in common. I wasn't too far off either.
This is where I was born. I started Blitz when I was 5. I joined the Aurochs at 13, 10 years ago. 10 years. Never won a game. Well, after last year's tournament, I quit. Time seemed right. So, after quitting, I got this new job, yeah? But every time my mind wandered, I thought about the game.
10 years without a single win will do that.
My first match last year was my big chance. But something else was on my mind. I couldn't focus.
Nice excuse.
Hey, hey!
So, you want to win the next tournament? Go out with a bang. So, what's our goal?
I don't care how we do. As long as we play our best. If we give it our all, I can walk away happy.
No. If I say, what's our goal? You say, victory. When you play in a Blitzball tournament, you play to win.
Victory. You're serious?
Ah, the one from the sea.
Be on guard. There are fiends on the road today.
After surviving a run-in with Sin, could be ashamed of something like that.
Who are they?
Usu and Gata, Crusaders.
Who's of what?
Cruise of what?
What, you forgot that too? Hey, sorry. Don't worry about it. I'll help you out.
Cool. In return, come tournament time, I'll make sure we take the cut.
About the Crusaders, you can ask them yourself. They got a lodge in the village.
Yes, that waving 2D texture.
Kantai-sama sent you there, Mr. B.
And we need to turn off text to speech because I completely forgot it exists.
Mr. B said I am here.
Just gonna turn off text to speech. And continue along the way. Such a shame that there's just these chests just sitting right here. Cutscenes. No, you can't skip.
It was then, standing in that place. I began to realize how different this world was from my own. What's a high summoner? I got too close to Sin's toxin. It was funny hearing myself make the same excuse over and over. Funny and a little sad.
The summoners are practitioners of a sacred art, sworn to protect the people of heaven. Only a chosen few become summoners who call forth entities of great power, the Aeons. The Aeons hear our prayers and come down to us. They are the blessed people.
So what he meant was that we should respect some kind of great men, or something like that, I figured.
Alrighty, let's go get myself a nap.
Sorry, man. Take a nap. Pushed.
You could at least go see how they're doing.
Alrighty, let's go defile all temple rules. Again, and again, and again.
Is something wrong?
The summoner hasn't returned from the trial. There's a room in there called the cloister.
Story stuff.
So something's in there.
What day's already?
Is it particular?
Sometimes.
Why don't you?
There's already guardians in there.
Hey, but what if something happens? What if the summoner dies?
Precepts must be obeyed.
Like I care.
Yep. Tone of the game for like the rest of everything.
Maybe.
Can't do this. Like I care. You shouldn't do this. Like I care. This can't happen. Like I care. Whoop. Infamous, I only have one hand. Isn't here done correctly, right? Yeah. I always wondered who reset the trials every single time a summoner went through it. It has to be like a way to easily reset it, or else they wouldn't do it. Like in Kilika, you literally burn doors down. In Jose, you send pedestals into lightning.
It's gotten into you. It's okay.
never seen anything like it in my life. Sure, it was a little scary, but still, I could feel a strange kind of gentleness coming from it. I remember that night we talked for the first time. I didn't know it then, but after that night, everything changed. For everyone. For me.
Let me introduce you to the team. This guy here wants into the tournament so bad, I let him on the team. His memory's a little fuzzy, so don't mind him if he says anything odd. Come on, say hi.
Hi guys. So what's our goal?
To do our best! Well, we got a new goal now. Our new goal is victory. To win every match, defeat every opposing team, to bring the Crystal Cup back to our island. That's all we need to do to win. Easy, huh?
Alright. I think I'm gonna cut it after this,
Stay away from the
after we get into the next day. Because basically once that happens, it will be actually playing the game incorrectly, allowing me a lot more freedom than setting up the story.
Anita, thank you so much for your
It's
help.
already at like gonna be an hour and like 45 long.
Wasn't I not supposed to? Guess I kind of overreacted.
Oh no, I was overconfident.
I saw that Aeon thing. That's amazing.
Really? Do you think I can become High Summoner? Yuna, come play with me some more. So, tomorrow then.
Tomorrow?
We're going on the same boat, aren't we?
Yep. Gonna be on the same boat.
Talk more.
Uh,
You can
gonna
tell me all about Xanarkand.
do all of the things. Gonna kick that suitcase like. Let's see what fate decides. Oh, guess she's not my type.
What if she, like, comes on to me?
That will happen.
That's not going to happen. If you get tired, let me know. I had a bed made for you.
Alright, let's leave. Alright, one more cutscene. Oh, come on. Alright, everybody, let's go. It doesn't help.
Would you take me to Xanarkand? You said you'd go with me.
Oh, hey,
I thought Locke told you not to get any ideas. He did? Yeah, so you're coming
have it. Save it here and just call it for the stream. Hour and 35 minutes in game to literally get nothing done. Alright, hopefully I'll be picking this up again later and actually beginning the playing Final Fantasy X the wrong way.